Welcome back to Mother 3! Ugh, that's cold rain. I don't like it. Doesn't seem like it's ever gonna stop. Well, considering the forest was just on fire, I think I'd rather have unlimited rain. MegaMan promised she'd teach me how to make delicious lasagna. Yeah, she does make some pretty friggin' good lasagna. I showed that Mr. Batty what's what, and even who's what. Can I go in here now? I can. I'm in the middle of slowly but surely devising a plan for finding MegaMan. Allow me to do this. Don't worry about what I just did. There are a lot of antidotes inside this box. Take one. Well, I don't want to undergo dote condition, so I better grab an antidote. Better grab two, they're small. I have a feeling we might be encountering some enemies that inflict poison. I'll grab some more nuts too. It'd be nuts for me not to. Oh, I almost left a nut. I'm probably gonna have a nearly full inventory here any moment. So we haven't fought this variety of Yam Monster. These ones are slightly different. They're baked Yam Monsters, which I presume must be stronger, because we have Bone Rush in the party. I was going a little too fast. I was doing the bat song, so I was speeding up. That's better. I don't know what. God damn it! I don't know what it is, but I might just be imagining it. But I find Bone Rush has a slightly. I find it slightly easier to combo with him. Maybe it's just the noise he makes. Ooh, 3 offense. That is not offensive to me. Ooh, baked yam. It's better than nut bread, I presume. Piping hot baked yam. 40 HP. Do I even want to use this yet? No, I don't. That would be a total waste. Hey, baby, I'm gonna look at your waist. MegaMan seems to have a good head on her shoulders. Not you, though. You're pretty careless. So I bet you forgot to bring antidotes with you to the forest. Well, that's what you get for assuming, Lisa. Despite the fact the place is teeming with mighty bitey snakes everywhere. Here, you can have one of my antidotes. If you don't think that'll be enough, you can always get more at Isaac's house. So now I have 3 antidotes. Will you give me more antidotes? No, you won't. I'm gonna eat one of these nuts. There you go, Boney. Eat my nuts. Haha, I jumped that snake because it turned around dumbly at the last second. I'm trying to go too fast again. Not that it really mattered. I jumped it! Does that mean I have both its front and back sprites? Okay, I have too many antidotes now. I'm gonna have to get poison in order to justify all this doting. I didn't realize it before because the flames were so intense, but it looks like the area over here got hit really bad by the fire as well. Well, we best be checking this out. I feel like this might be where they want us to go for the story. Okay, those don't always drop a baked yam, it seems. So I'm just gonna eat a little bit of nut bread. Or rather, Boney is. I'm not eating anything. I'm just playing Mother 3. A fire, then rain, then children smiles. What is this? A Bible story? Reggie knows it. Come here, mighty bitey snake. I watched a video the other day, speaking of snakes, where there was an anaconda, and this team of people found it, and then they wound up cutting open this anaconda, and there was a person inside. They weren't still alive, but that would probably be a horrible way to go. Let's grab this anyway. Mini charm. Do I want to give that to Bone Rush? Probably give it to old Megapaw here. Oh yeah, I have 2 people in my party now, so I have all kinds of room. Bear with me as I finagle my party once again. Here we go. There. Just an extra 2 defense, but it adds up. It adds up to a higher number. I hope they're in this area. In this general vicinity. I'm guessing this way. Uh-oh, there's lightning. That was very foreboding lightning. I can't believe my eyes. Just look at this, Megapaw. These huge trees are snapped right in 2. Okay, good. So Megapaw can use one of those trees as a weapon, right? Swing that around. Nothing's gonna take me out. How such big trees get ripped down like this? There's only one thing for sure. Whatever did this, it wasn't human. And no, it wasn't me. You're human, though. What do you think? Is this a decoy? What do we do now? They have the path completely blocked. Guess we're gonna have to go around. Actually, MegaMan and the kids might still be stuck out there. Because of all these knockdown trees and things of that nature, in nature, naturally. Even if it's not the most direct path, we ought to look for another way around. It's probably best if we split up into a few groups. We can cover more ground that way. Good idea. So everyone went that way, so I should probably go a different way. Oh, you have no shortage of lumber, do you, Lighter? Have you found MegaMan and the kids? Not yet. Are you sure you're in good enough shape to be out here? Yeah, his bandages are off. I'm sure he's fine. Yeah, push that tree. We'll take care of things here. You keep pushing on ahead, Megapaw. Alright, I will... I don't know if they were there before. The last frog, I give you his regards. Before the end of this series, I will say that correctly. It's just a guess, but I'd say a Drago climbed up from here. Is that what you surmise from observing the general area? See those claw marks? Those most certainly belong to a Drago. But why would a Drago claw at stuff like this, enough to leave gashes and rock even? They're such peaceful creatures. Well, how do you expect them to get up? I get the feeling something very bad is happening to the forest, the people, the animals, and me, in that order. Least of all being important, me. All the forest critters are acting weird, and I'm suddenly getting real bad vibes here. Oh no, I mean that in a good way. What I meant to say is, I'm getting good bad vibes, if that makes any sense. No, it doesn't. That's not really a double negative, it's just a positive and a negative, so it's just a neutral. Bone Rush, what are you smelling? What is it, Bone Rush? You smell the kids? You smell MegaMan? I think Bone Rush found something. Is he gonna pull out a giant screw out of the ground? Is it a giant screw? What'd you find? Oh, look up there. There's a scrap of cloth. There's a bit of red right over there. So, that could mean a lot of things. That could have been there a while. Right? I'd say I'm right. What is it? Is there something on top of this cliff? I'm guessing. Like that tree, for instance. Sorry to say, but there's nothing a rickety old man like you can do to help us out. That's just plain rude. You don't know how powerful he is. Oh, Megapaw, don't tell me you intend to climb this cliff. I know how you feel, but scaling this cliff face is just too dangerous. I'd rather scale the cliff teeth. It makes more sense. But you know, maybe my son could be of use. I don't know if it'll help any, but let's get him here so we can try. I'll need to borrow Bone Rush for a bit, however. Alright, let's borrow Bone Rush then for a bit. Bone Rush, bring my son back here. My son's name is... Jeez, I didn't think I'd get to name him yet. What am I gonna name Old Duster here? I'll cut back when I figure it out. Okay, so Duster's name is going to be Cripple H. Because if there was... I know that sounds derogatory, but if there's any character in this game that I would be most similar to, it would be Duster. Ah, that's right. Don't forget that smell now. Yeah, because Duster has lag problems. I was born with lag problems. I don't think I've ever mentioned this on my channel. I might have, who knows. I will here now, though. But I was born with short Achilles tendons. So in English, that means that I walk on my toes. And there's really not a whole lot I can do about it. Like, I can try to stretch, for the most part. I could have gotten a surgery when I was younger. But I was terrified that the butchers at my hospital would have, like, removed one of my kidneys. Or paralyzed me. Or something of that effect. And I don't regret the decision. Because something probably would have went wrong. I try to, I've kind of made it a life mission to avoid surgeries if it's at all possible. Like tooth extractions, anything of that nature. Now, if it ever comes to it, I will, but I'm gonna try not to. But, on a side effect of having short Achilles tendons, I can jump like a gazelle. So it's not like it's a total detriment. I can still get around for the most part, but I have scoliosis because of it. So my back's a little screwed up. My back hurts a little bit. It's more like my back and my hips pain me. But it's something to get used to. But I also have a very distinct walk. So people will know it's me coming along. So that's why I feel right calling him Cripple H. Because I'm a cripple, and I'm MegaHarv, Mega H. So I am, in fact, Cripple H. Cripple H. As long last, it's time to put the thief skills you've studied since childhood to the test. Now, show us your wall staple technique. Right here, right now. Oh, okay. I did study that technique, but this is my first time using it for real. I hope this works. Incidentally, I haven't actually mastered the wall staple technique in real life. In high school, I used to run into walls, like run and jump into walls and jump off of walls. I'm sure I got the idea from Mario 64. And there's another trick I used to do in like stairwells where I would run and like try to like matrix stand on a wall where I'd have one hand supporting me on the banister, but I'd have both my feet on the wall. But I try to be like as, what is this, perpendicular to the wall as I could. Alright, that should do it. Megapaw, be careful coming up. Alright, I'll be rate careful. Can I run up the... No, I don't think I can actually run up the ladder. The staple ladder. Huh, looks like the rain stopped. That's great timing. I have a slight lag handicap, but I'll do my best. Please take me with you. Cripple H joined your party. Can I actually fight that 1,000 hit point monster now that the rain stopped? I'm honestly not sure. Save your game? Yes. I will save the game right here. I'll just wait before I do that grinding. Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet. It's the same color as MegaMan's dress. Oh, I'm sure it's just a coincidence. That music was depressing. But I'm sure everything will be fine. Oh, what are we fighting here now? Counted a mischievous mole. It wouldn't be playing rough, would it? I knew I wasn't gonna 16 that one. Can't even get a 1. Doesn't matter, it's dead anyway. What'd you leave me? Some more nut bread. I'll take all the nut bread I can muster. And I got more nut bread. 16 hit combo took that one out. Those things seem to have like 100% nut bread droppage. Beef jerky. 60 HP. Not bad. Not bad at all. However, Thunder Bomb. Let's give the Thunder Bomb to old Bone Rush here. Because I think that's the best idea. Speaking of ideas, or idea, anyways, there's someone here Who would that be? Just a Caribou. No big deal. There's a whole camp of them somewhere. Anyone else as Canadian as I am remember Camp Caribou? Used to watch it back in the day. What are they doing? I doubt it was syndicated outside of Canada. I don't really remember a ton about it now that I try to recall. Other than there were the Keeners. They follow the path that the Caribou walked. Then they did something with their hats where they're like off, on, locked. That's all I remember. But that's like when they're prepared and ready to go. I think having this on my head kinda sideways is a little too much. So I'm going to unlock it. A reconstructed Caribou suddenly attacked. So first I will boost some strength, and be sure to use Triple H's wall staple here. It will be indispensable. Sniff. Does that tell me what he's weak to? I'm sure it'll be weak to the Thunder Bomb. Let's do Sniff, just because I haven't yet. Smells like a mechanical chimera. Smells weak against lightning. And numbness. There we go. Caribou is pinned down. Now there's strength. Can I do that once more? Because maybe I ought to. And then just pummel this into oblivion. And let's drop a Thunder Bomb right now. I'm sure. Ooh, 113. That was juicy. Didn't... Can't double stack it, but that's okay. Just holding my breath, I knew it was gonna be bad news. I have a tendency when I'm like right at the end of something to kind of lose my focus and not quite complete my task. Just hoping that I'm going to be able to like frantic my way through, but it doesn't work. Like for instance, if I can spit it out. Do more wall staple and just punch it some more. I can't form coherent thoughts and keep a beat. What kind of freak show robot do you take me for? I'm not a reconstructed Caribou. Feel another wall staple. I guess that wasn't necessary. Yeah, of course you would do that. Maybe I should use some of this healing on man's best friend. And you got a little bit of healing too, don't you? Yeah, you got a little bit of nut bread. Use that on yourself, and Boney, you just defend. Defense in Mother 3 will make the rolling slots meter go down more slowly. So I should guard and use another wall staple. And yeah, Boney, you just go ahead and bite. What I was trying to say earlier was Guitar Hero 3, Through the Fire and Flames on Expert. I managed to, I usually get stuck at like the last solo a lot. I was really determined to beat the song, and then I managed to get through that solo the first time, and then I got all the way through to the song, and then I got 2 notes away from completing it on Expert, and I failed, because I was frantic too much at the end. Was I ever mad? It's my fault, but like, 2 notes away? I couldn't hold it together for 2 more notes? I did end up beating it, but that was a real kick in the pants. Thought I heard something that wasn't my cat. That is off-putting. Go get it, kitty, whatever it is. This thing's gotta be almost dead. Oh no. Boney might be pushing up daisies. Now I kill it. But hey. 112 experience points. We still did it. The poor dog was knocked out cold. Get outta here, Caribou. Cariboogie on outta here. Healing. Because healing. Although that was probably a waste. So I don't go this way? Yeah, okay. Get back here, spaceship. With a pig's nose. If you knows what's good for you, you'll never come back. What's this sparrow have to say? What are you telling me? Skills. Oh, I already know about skills. That's the only reason I beat the last battle, and I would have done better had I paid sufficient attention. But that would require caloric usage, and I need every calorie I can get. Do I just go this way now? Megapaw? What's going on? What? Did you find the dirt? We found the kids. Oh, great. It seems they fell into the river and washed up here. I'll look after Bone Rush. You just hurry and see him. Yeah, you look after my dead dog. Thanks. Come, Bone Rush. I would, but I'm dead. That was more like a gorilla sound. But it could be construed as a dog sound. Talk to you? Yeah. Yeah, kick that forest butt. That was, good job. Well played. Oh, Megapaw! Cripple H! This way! This way! Oh, there's my kids. Hi, my kids. I was worried about you. Perhaps you can tell me what happened to Mom. Or rather, my wife, who I love so much. And... Dad. Aww. I'm so happy to see their daddy. It's been, what, 2-3 days? They're probably not used to being apart that long. I made some in it tea, Megapaw. Well, what did you put in it? I hope a little bit of honey. I've been using maple syrup in my coffee lately. It's quite delightful. It's not completely empty carbohydrates, there's a little bit of iron in it. You're better off not adding it at all, but I won't drink my coffee black, so a little bit of milk, a little bit of maple syrup. I want to talk to my kids some more. Dad. They don't really want to talk. Seems they both fell into the river and washed downstream. Poor little things. Yeah. Oh. Oh, you're coming pretty fast. You must have some great news. Thank goodness they're okay. What a relief. Megapaw, I'm not sure what to say, but just stay calm and hear me out. I have good news and I have bad news. Which do you want to hear first? Let's go with the good news. No, let me start with the good news first. Well, that's what I wanted, so I'm glad we're on the same page. I picked up a giant Drago fang. It'll make for a great weapon. Oh, that's awesome. I can just tie that to the end of my lumber, and I can do big damage to the enemies here. Yeah, you figured I could use it. You're always looking out for me, Bronson. As for the bad news, what's the bad news? The bad news is... Come on, out with it. I promise I won't be mad. It's where I found the Drago Fang. Oh, I'm sure you found it in Drago's mouth. It was in your... wife's heart. Well, how'd that get there now? So what are you trying to tell me? Are you trying to tell me that my wife's dead? Or just that she has... Because if she has a fang in her heart, I'll still love her. Megapaw, just try to stay calm. I think the only reason Killjoy and MegaHarv are safe right now is because MegaMan risked her life to protect them. So you're telling me that she's just wounded somewhere, and you're like, I better take that fang to give to Megapaw, because I know how much he likes weaponry, and we'll come back for you. Hopefully, when we remove the fang from your heart, that it didn't make the bleeding worse. So it appears that Megapaw is rather pissed at this development, and I can't say I blame him. Megapaw, somebody's gonna get their ass beat. I'm not sure what to say. Please try to pull yourself together. Okay, I'll pull myself together, alright. I'll 2x4 you upside the head, how about that? Then I'm gonna beat your head in until you're not alive anymore. Well, I don't think you're dealing with this well. Not that there is a good way to deal with death in the immediate family. I should know. Thankfully, I still have my mother, but my dad died about 10 years ago. I wasn't very old when that happened. He was an old man. He was 74 when he died, so it's not like it came out of nowhere. But he was such a stubborn old bastard, I thought he'd outlive me. And then the time came and he died. He survived 5 heart attacks because he's a freak of nature. Because he had 3 heart attacks, survived those, had a 4th heart attack, survived that, and while he was walking out of the hospital, he had a 5th heart attack. So they ended up shoving a camera into his heart somehow. I don't know how they did it. But they told him that he had, like, I can't remember now, but they told him he either had extra valves in his heart or, like, extra, like, veins or something. In any case, normally your heart has 2, he had 4, and that's why he survived all the heart attacks. But it was a stroke that took him out. And, even though, like we knew after the stroke hit, like, what the fate was gonna be, but let me tell you, it doesn't make it easy. You can prepare for that stuff all you want, but it kind of hits you a little, hit me harder than I expected. Not that I was jumping for joy or anything at the news, but just, you can't explain it to someone. It's not easy. No one's ever been thrown into Tasmilly's jail before. You have the honor of being the first. At least you had the foresight to build a jail. Megapaw, you gave Ollie and Abbott a real walloping, but they're alright now. About MegaMan, I can only offer my deepest condolences. Yeah, that's really all you can do. Still, why would a Drago attack someone? They're such friendly creatures. And maybe it's just me, but, like, I found after a while when my father died that, like, it was... Don't get me wrong, it was good to hear that people were concerned for me, but after about a week, I really didn't want to hear how sorry people felt for me because my dad died. It's like, I just want to get on with my life. Stop reminding me of this traumatic situation that happened to me as a teenager. I just want to... I want to remember, but I want to just get on with my life. The lock is rusted, so I can just ram into the door? No? Do I just wander about? This appears to have been unused for a very long time. Maybe I just wait. Do I just check the door 3 times? No, I just had to check it twice, I guess. Dad, it's me, Killjoy. Hey, son. Holding up okay? I told MegaHarv to come too, but he's been crying at Mom's grave all this time. Yeah, I could see that. Dad, I'm gonna leave this apple here. The core might be hard, but... The core might be too hard to eat, but be sure you eat it. Well, yeah, I don't know how much food I'm gonna get in here, so thanks, son. I'm glad you're looking out for me. We gotta stick together in this tough time. I'm gonna get stronger. I'm gonna get so strong, even Dragos won't stand a chance against me. Dad, yeah. He wants revenge. Nah, I won't eat this apple. Okay, fine, I'll eat this apple. Core and all. Ow. That could not have felt good. Inside the apple, there's a hand file. Megapod got the hand file. To file hands off? The lock is rusted. Best be using the hand file. It's a good thing I don't need to cut my feet off. Use the hand file to break the lock. Yes. You know what kind of file you would need for that. Maybe you don't. I don't feel like giving you the answer. You can put it together yourself. The hand file became unusable. Well, it's a good thing I only needed it the once. And there's no problem there. Hey there, Dust Bunny. I'm not really sure what to say. Yeah, that's all you can say. What happened to MegaMan was a terrible tragedy. I can't say I know how you're feeling. No, probably not. MegaMan's burial ended without incident. MegaHarv has been crying at her grave ever since. His poor little heart seems like it's about to break in two. I think it already did break in two. If there's anything else I can do for you, just let me know, anytime. Well, thanks, Triple H. Appreciate that. That's really all you can do, is just be like, sorry, let me know if I can do anything. Because you can't just, like... Because anytime like, even before or after my dad died, anytime well, I'm gonna see if I can get a new Thunder Bomb. Anytime I hear that someone's had a close family member die, I just try my best to act normal. Just to be like, I know it sucks, but let's, I'll just talk to you like you're a regular human being, because you've been talking about this horrible situation constantly. You probably just want to be talked to like a normal person. Like, I'm not saying, I don't know. It's an awkward situation for everybody. I guess it is this way I want to go. Not that I didn't appreciate any condolences, but like, you know, it's just, everyone grieves differently, right? Hey, son. Dad, I thought you said anything could come true. As long as we prayed from the bottom of our hearts. Mom can't even punish me anymore now. I don't want it like this. That reminds me, when I restarted the game last episode, I forgot that you could run into MegaMan. And if you ram into her, she gives you a nut bread. So, there's that. So now I'm gonna have to keep that nut bread forever as a memento. Oh, long time no see. It's me. I haven't been to the village in a while, but I rushed straight here after I heard about MegaMan. AKA my daughter. Just after I had such a wonderful time with my grandkids. Well, at least you had a good time. You probably at least got to say goodbye. Sorry. I never did. Say, come to think of it. Where's Killjoy? Is he not with you? He never came back. Yeah, I don't think he's up to anything good. MegaHarv, do you know where Killjoy went? No. He doesn't want to rat on his brother. It's not good to keep secrets from people. Don't tell me Killjoy went after that detestable Drago to try to... No, he didn't take Dad's homemade knife and go into the mountains to kill the Drago. I mean, obviously that's what he did. It's a good thing you raised him to be honest, Megapaw. Does Killjoy honestly think a homemade knife can kill a Drago? MegaHarv, why didn't you stop him? Well, I said I wanted to go, but he said no. He was going alone. So you just let him go? You fool! What was I supposed to do? Rush to my death, too, after my mom died? That's kind of a lot to put on a youngin's plate. There was no correct answer there. Maybe that was a little too harsh of me. Megapaw, sounds like Killjoy is headed into the mountains to kill the Drago that killed his mom. We're in a race against time, but this can't be an ordinary Drago we're dealing with. We're gonna need proper equipment first. Get a weapon to fight Dragos with, and then hurry to my place. Well, seeing as Killjoy ran off with the Drago Fang, not really sure what to do. Come get me at my house after you've gotten yourself a weapon. Do you remember where I live? If you don't, I'll have old maps and mark it on the map for you. Yeah, I know where you live. But before I do anything else, what time am I at? Yeah, this is definitely running longer than I had thought. But I would like to take out that well, it's not a boss, that rare enemy, to close out the episode. So I'm gonna do that. I don't remember it being available during the day, but it must be. Oh, here you are, Megapaw. Good thing I waited. Maybe I was supposed to go back when I thought I was supposed to earlier. Always... I can't remember. Megapaw, just take this and go. It's the Drago Fang. I made it into a weapon. The only thing that can pierce the tough hide of a Drago is its fang. There's no other weapon that can beat a Drago. I could have just screwed this up. In which case... oh well. It's not a big deal. I realize it might be tough for you to accept, but you should take it. No, this isn't tough to accept. That's, like, the most poetic, justice-sounding thing you could have offered me. Thanks, Bronson. You're a real pal. Oh, we got more enemies. But I'm gonna dart past most of them. Can I... am I full power now? I must be after that lengthy jail stay. Yeah, I probably ought to save it again, though. Save your game? Sure. Let us save the game. Alright. So, where we go to fight this rare monster is back at, I guess it was Lighter's house. The house which was... get away from me, Mighty Bitey Snake, or whatever your name is. Yeah, dodging. Sick dodging all these monsters. So yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can make it spawn in here. If not, I'll figure out the way to close this episode. Alright, here's one. Let's sneak up on it so we get a nice juicy back sprite. And I hope you're good at combos, otherwise you probably won't kill it. I don't know if it's beneficial to use the critical hit on it or not. I'm not gonna chance it. Yeah, I got a 2-hit in, if that even makes a difference in the long run. Oh yeah, make me... okay, that missed. If that hits, you cry, and you may as well just run away. I'm not sure if there's a way to prevent crying this early in the game. Of course you do that twice in a row. Well, I'll try to hit him, but this probably won't work. Sticking around now, though, to rub my nose in it. Oh, yeah. I'm guessing I have nothing that would... oh, I'm doubting antidotes cure crying. Well... maybe I'll get it yet. If I didn't think I was gonna get it twice in a row, so I didn't... wasn't as prepared as I probably should have been. Oh, good, I killed one. The Soot Dumpling vanished into thin air. I win and gain 1,000 experience points. And I gained, I don't know, a bunch of levels, all at once. So now I don't have to grind for the rest of this chapter. So in any case, thank you so much for watching this edition of Mother 3. In the next episode, I will probably be completing Chapter 1. So stay tuned for that one. Why'd I think the flying mouse was a boss? I thought it was like a unique boss. Oh, I haven't even shown you the back of this Yam Monster either, so I might as well. since, you know, I can and stuff. But in any case, yes. Thank you very much for watching this edition of Mother 3. I still go by MegaHarv. Join me next time.